Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you for taking the time to jump on this live. I'm just opening up my phone to see if I have actually gone live, because I don't think I have. Oh, that's interesting. What's happening? Oh, no, I am live, but nothing seems to be showing. Just says Leslie plans to go live. So where am I? There I am. Ha ha. Oh, this is yeah, definitely it's there. So before I go any further, please give me a hashtag live or a hashtag replay in the comments below and tell me where you're watching from. And today we're tackling a question that I am often asked. Do I only promote products I already know and use? And maybe you've thought about this yourself. Some people swear by it, and I know that. I know many people that do, while others just focus purely on what's trending um, or what's selling. So, what's the right approach? Is there a right approach for that matter? Because, like most things, it depends on your goals, your audience, and how you position yourself and how comfortable you are promoting a product that maybe that you don't know. Personally, for me, I only promote products I have used and I love. For example, the very first program I bought into, I have never promoted because I struggle so much with all the technology. The trainings were intermittent and the support was not great. So it's very hard to be contagiously enthusiastic about something that I'm clearly not. But 18 months ago, I jumped into a challenge on impulse, not really sure what I was getting myself into, but I enjoyed it so much and learned the basics of writing content that really resonated with my audience. That I repeated it for another 30 days. Then I promoted it, became an affiliate for it, and I was so enthusiastic about it. People bought it from me, and looking back, I hope they gained as much as I did from it. So let's start with the pros of promoting products you know. And there are a few pros. And the first one that I can think of is about authenticity and credibility. When you've used a product, your enthusiasm is so genuine and that comes through in your messaging. And the thing is, people trust recommendations from those with first-hand experience. And we're all the same when it comes to that. You're promoting a course you've taken, you can share your personal results, the lessons that you've learned, and what made the biggest impact. And it's that level of detail that does build trust. Share stories and say, I tried this product because I was struggling with all the tech. And here's what happened. I started to make sales. Stories sell better than any features ever will. The second pro that comes to mind is knowing a product inside out allows you to explain its features and benefits in a way that really resonates. You can answer questions confidently, which makes you a go-to resource. For example, if you're promoting a weight loss program you've completed, you can share tips on sticking to it, overcoming the challenges, and of course, maximizing the results. Now, the third pro that I got is it's easier to create content. Well, of course it is. Content creation becomes a breeze because you've experienced the product. You're from the tutorials to testimonials. Your ideas will, well, they'll just flow naturally. Write down 3 things you love about a product you use and brainstorm content ideas around those points. Oh, Missy, darling, don't do that. Oh, sorry about that. My little sweetheart, little Ginger Lizzie, was ripping up the carpet. She's gone. So, just as a thought, do that about a product that you have. Now, number four is passion really does drive results. When you're passionate about a product, you'll market it with far more energy and excitement. And that enthusiasm truly is contagious. And it's that enthusiasm that really helps sell. You might think about it. Have you recommended a favorite restaurant or a movie? You didn't need a script because you truly loved it. And the same applies here. On Christmas Day, I recommended we had friends over that we watched Downton Abbey because I enjoyed it so much, even the second time around. Now, my friend is hooked and been watching the whole thing, and it was really all because of my enthusiasm for it. Now, if you look at the pros without considering the cons, you're not really doing the job properly. So let's just look at a few cons here. The first one that comes to mind is the emotional attachment can cloud your judgment. You may overlook the flaws or challenges because you're too close to the product. And your audience might not share your enthusiasm, especially if it doesn't solve their specific problems. You love a software tool for its simplicity, but your audience might need advanced features it doesn't offer. The best approach is to always consider your audience's needs first. Does this product solve their pain points? Which is a really good place to start. Now, the second con is it can limit your scope because relying only on your products you use can limit opportunities. You might miss out on promoting trending products or high converting high converting offers. Just because you've never used a specific skincare line doesn't mean it wouldn't resonate with your audience if it's aligned with their interest. So I suggest be open to researching and promoting products you haven't personally tried, as long as they align with your values and your audience's needs. The fact that you love your product may result in bias, which can affect transparency. And this was the third con that I thought of. If you're overly attached to a product, you might downplay its weaknesses. Audiences appreciate honesty. Mentioning the cons can actually build trust. My advice would be to include both the pros and the cons in your promotions. For example, I love this product because I don't have to deal with all the tech, but it's not for you if you plan to automate everything. So ask yourself these questions. Does this product solve a problem that your audience has? Can you share personal stories or insights about it? Because that's what it really comes down to when you're creating your content. And is it aligned with your brand and your values? Because that is key to everything that you do, because the first thing you're doing is building your brand. And if it doesn't align with your brand, then it really probably isn't the product that you want to be promoting. At the end of the day, you have to consider your audience's needs first. Your business isn't about what you like, it's about what your audience needs. If a product aligns with their goals and it meets with your brand and your values, it's a great fit. So I guess my final thoughts would be if you're promoting products can be incredibly powerful because it comes from a place of authenticity and trust. But the thing that you have to do is not let that familiarity limit your growth. Try and work for a balance, promote products you know and love while staying open to opportunities that align with your audience's needs. Remember, affiliate marketing is about solving problems and providing value. When you keep that as your focus, you'll always make the right decision. So take 10 minutes to evaluate one product that you're promoting or considering promoting and ask yourself, do you know this product well enough to speak about it authentically? Does it solve a key problem for my audience? And if not, what steps can you take to research or test it? I hope that made sense and maybe answer some questions if you're thinking about promoting a new product or you've seen a new opportunity that you're considering. Let me just check here if I've got anybody watching. Oh, wonderful. I do have a couple of people watching. If Aparna, hi, Aparna, thank you for being here today. Um, I'm betting you can see Lizzie's little tail blowing away in the background there. Um, I'm just looking to see if there's any questions, if anybody has any questions here. Okay, well, if you're catching this later, hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. How are you? Happy New Year. If anybody has any questions, whether you're watching now or watching later on, drop them below in the comments and I will be sure to get right back to you. I'm just going to give that another minute. Okay, no questions. Thank you, Michelle. Um, it's a wet and miserable day outside today. And I have to say, I'm so happy to be inside in the warm in my new office. I'm loving it. Um, okay, we've got no questions, so I'm going to say ciao and have a great weekend. I can't believe how quickly these weekends come around. This time last week, my internet had gone down 5 minutes before I started my live, which really threw me in a bit of a tears. But I did get it sorted out, albeit I was a little bit late on the live and I couldn't get a picture because I was doing it from my mobile. But anyway, um, and that seems like it was yesterday and it was a whole week ago. Anyway, I'm rambling here, so have a wonderful weekend. Um, Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.